A year ago, I talked about the history of Non-Maximus and how he shattered the meta of Bakugan Pro, but there are other decks based around broken or overpriced Evo cards, and today's goal is just to explore these decks and find out what makes them so good. There are many Bakugan that can help with our Evo-based deck, whether they're the main win condition or they just exist for the sake of core sharing. So what can help us on this deck? Chaos has a card called Divine Intervention that lets you play an Evo for free if you open out a reroll, and there's also Honey Trap that can help your Evo stay on the field longer. Pyrus can also help thanks to the infamous Super Fuel and Song of Fire bread and butter combo. Ventus can also help gather the energy to play the Evo, and Aquas can make sure your Evo is in your hand. For deck purposes, we'll be looking at a build that relies on Pyrus Trox Ultra from Armored Alliance and its Maximus Evo. We're also applying the Bakugan Seasons rules by fusions. Trox should be your main win con, so make sure it can sustain itself. Aquas and Chaos are going to be our other two factions because of this, because you get access to quicker play, protection, and one card we're especially going to run for Trox alone. Trox's core lineup is an Orange Shield and a Fire Fist, so we need a Bakugan that can stall for him. In that case, Chaos Core Wrath is perfect for this, as he's essentially a Mythic Bakugan on steroids because he ignores the one Mythic per team rule. And finally, we need an Aquas Bakugan with the Orange Shield and Magic Shield core lineup, and while that may seem hard, Aquas Platinum Sharktar from EV1 is perfect for this role, as not only does it have the exact core lineup we need, but it can also put up a fight on its own. Now outside of the Evo, you have Divine Intervention or Shun from Battle Brawlers, but because Divine Intervention can let you get away with a reroll and also playing the Evo for free, I would say it is more recommended, but only if you have the Evo in your hand. Speaking of hand, Shun Kazami from Bakugan Resurgence is also heavily recommended. That way, you can get the Evo in your hand quicker, and also because it's on open, you don't have to worry about getting screwed by Darkest Hyper Cubbo. Then there's the obvious Super Fuel and Song of Fire combo, as well as Dan Kuzo BB. Dan can help you get out the cards you need faster, however, Seasons format only allows you to run 2 copies. And then you also have Wings of Aquas LE to help Trox's outdated B power, though it can be risky when you get it out or not because you are limited to 1 copy per deck. Philomena Dusk can make for a great alternative otherwise because of Raph's core manipulation. So that leaves 21 cards in your deck. For flips, you have access to Ash Cloud, Confuse, Stand Together, and Back to Back. I would add all 4 of those in, making Confuse and Stand Together a playset, and the others as 2-offs. This makes for 31 cards now. Oh, and Honey Trap, don't forget that, so that makes 34 cards. The other 6 are entirely up to you, but what I use is Always on Offense for the extra draw and damage, Infernal Wings to give some more coverage, especially on Might and Mac, and Blinding Ink to negate Might. Or you can also use Power Ritual, Spirit Speed, Everett Ray BB, and maybe even Luck Aura, but be careful with Luck Aura because it's a flip, so it can't be played from the hand.